Hello everyone, and today is day 29 of the OAXRAY challenge. It is a 100-day challenge where we are going to find an item every single day to flip on Amazon and make some money. OAXRAY thanks you for being with us here today. Go below for OAXRAY.com/100 days to get your 100 days of OAXRAY for only $100. This is $1 a day. Normally it's $100 a month, but with this special promotion, you can follow along with this. You're going to make some money your first 100 days, and then you're going to be confident enough to move on to your next item to purchase after the 100 days. We want to keep this going, but this is just our jump off point. 100 days. Go right down below, OAXRAY.com/100 DAYS, and that's going to bring you to our page where we have 100 days for $100 use of OAXRAY. That's less than 1/3 of the normal cost. Use it, make some money, and follow along with OAXRAY. These are recorded so that I'm not letting out any secrets. If you guys have found these items in the past, you're going to notice these videos come out a little later. This is about learning. It's not about you copying the same items that I found today. That's not what it's about. So what I do is I make sure that every day we find something that someone can help build their business with. So it's an example of a toy or an item that generally you can sell more than one of. So one of the things about OAXRAY is people will often say, well, I found 5 items today. Took me, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it was to find them. And the profit's only $100. And I say, how many are you going to sell? Because most of the time when I sell a toy, I don't sell one. I might sell that toy for weeks or months, and I might sell 10, I might sell 5, I might sell 1, but most of the time it's more. So it's one of those exercises that I call stacking, where you find one product that works for you, and hopefully the next day you find another product that works for you. Now you have 2 or 3. At the end of the week you have 7. So that item that sells one item a day and makes you, let's say, $5 a day. By the end of the week it's making you 35. It's made you 35. By the end of a month it's made you 150. And a lot of these items can be sold over and over and over for weeks or months. Some even years. I've had replens that just no one picked up for. And I sold them. I would buy them at Walmart. I'd order them special, and then I'd resell them on Amazon. So this kind of stuff happens, and I did that for over a year. Easy. So you can find items like this. So that's the power of OAXRAY. It's not just like I found an item today. It's about I found an item today, and it's going to make me money for the next month, 2 months, or whatever the case is. So we're on dillards.com. Let's get ourselves started here. I already typed in toys, so I just went to toys, and now I'm running OAXRAY. So just come up here and click on the extension. You just left click, and a page like this, OAXRAY, will pop up. So that page is running. I'm going to go over and run it on some more pages. Page down, move on over. Now, Dillard's is a kind of complicated website. I'll let you know that, and that is they have a lot of toys and shoes and things like that. OAXRAY does not work as well on items that have a lot of variations or have just many different SKUs for the same thing. So because of that, I try to stick to things which are not there. They're not toys or things like that, or are toys. Or like home goods, things that have a UPC on them. So if you think about a toaster, it always has a UPC. You can always easily compare 2 toasters and make sure they're the same. It's not like clothing where you have, you may have 50 different sizes, the same thing, or variations, I should say. Maybe there's 10 sizes but 5 colors, so now you have 50 different variations. So you have to think about all those little things that, make it that much more difficult. But I know people make a lot of money on things like that. It's just so much prep. So I ran it on, I think, 8 or 9 pages, and so far this is what OAXRAY looks like. We can see, sorry, I just brought that down for you so you can see it's working. You can see those numbers going up. 1,090 is the total, but it's only done about 1,063. The good news is while it's running, you can just keep rolling. So it's not like you need to stop every single time and watch it. You don't need to watch this progress bar. Just keep scanning. So If you were here, just keep scanning as everything is going, and you're not going to be talking like me, so you'll be done 10, 20 pages in the time that I'm done 5 or 10 because I'm talking to you guys. It takes me a little bit longer. So this item looks like it's not going to match. You will find items that do not match. We have a system in place so that if you hit this, it sends an alert to us, and then we can remove it from the system. So it's kind of crowdsourcing, like everybody helps a little bit, and eventually there's no more mismatches in the system. So sometimes I just go through it if I see something that's clearly a mismatch, I'll mark it. But you know, that's me because I'm part of the program and how everything works. But you tend to get more mismatches whenever you're at higher ROI. That's just how it happens to work. Just like a statistical anomaly or whatever you call it, pattern. Okay, so here we are on Dillards.com. We have this Stiff Bear. I think this is I think it's German or something. Like let's see. Yeah, it's definitely from Europe somewhere, but I can't tell if this thing is German. It was just kind of an interesting fact. It wasn't that I needed to know, but so anyways, $29.99. What I know about Dillards is there's not many coupons, but you can get them in the mail, things like that. But I know we're going to get a 10% off, and we're 10% off, and we're going to get a 5% off on this one particularly. $29.95. Oh no, we're not going to get a 10% off. The only thing we're getting on this thing is 5% off. 5% is your honey discount. I've already hit accept on that, so we're going to pay $28.45 on this one. Pull over to Amazon. I probably should have looked at Amazon first because I don't even know if they match yet. Pull over to Amazon. Stiff Bear has this little, oh, that might be different. You gotta look at those details. You see that handmade thing? That's why it's so expensive. Handmade, okay. Okay, look at the second picture. Okay, it does have that ear thing. It's just not in the first picture, but it's in the second picture. Okay, so that's fine. 53.56. Oh, that's weird. So if you look at this, these are almost all Japanese shops. I don't know why. And over here you have one UK seller. There's no American sellers. So what I would do for this one is I put it at $59.99 since it's yeah, definitely. Yeah, so that's what I would do. $59.99, put that there. Sales rank's a bit high, 286,000, but whenever I look at the ratings, there's 598 ratings. Whoa, that's a lot. And they have a video, 360. Did not mean to play that. So we do have the video. You can cut out the playing of the video right there. And we do have a video right here. We are not going to play it, but and we can see the ratings are pretty good, 4.8. What more can you ask for? It's pretty good, lightweight, easy to ship. I'm going to go over to the Fulfillment by Amazon calculator. Okay, so here we are at the Amazon Fulfillment calculator. I filled in all the information. Item price $39.99. That's what we're going to try to sell it for. Wait a minute, not $39.99. We're going to try to sell it for $49.99. Let me look one more time. $59.99. There we go. Just had a little lapse. Okay, $59.99 is what we're going to try to sell it for. Shipped to Amazon is going to be about 50 cents, probably even, well, I got to put in a bag, so I'm going to say 20 cents for the bag, 30 cents for shipping, 50 cents. And we're going to put in a cost of the product at $28.49. That's because we're getting a 5% off with the Honey Cashback. Calculating. Whew. Okay, so let me do a little math. And we got 28.45. No. We'll do 18.25 divided by 28.49. Okay, so based on the numbers right here, we have a net profit of $18.25 and a ROI of 64%. So every dollar you spend, you're going to get about $1.64 back. So you're going to make 64 cents off every dollar you spend, and yeah, that's pretty good. Sometimes I go down to as low as 25. That would be a more expensive item. So let's say I'm selling, I think before we had something expensive like a toolbox or something, where it's so expensive that a net profit of $100 might only be 20, 25% or 30% or something. So net profit matters and your ROI matters. But really it depends on how much cash you have available. The more cash, the lower ROI you can take. Standard in retail is 40%, so that's your standard. Okay, so are we gonna look at anything else? I think we're pretty good with this. You can actually pull up the Keepa price information if you'd like. Pop that in there. Okay, looks like Amazon's been out of stock for not quite a year, or over a month, or a while at least. And then once Amazon went out of stock, the price went up. But even when Amazon was in stock, they were at $34.99. Okay, so it looks like this is a play for time. Basically, how long will Amazon be out of stock on this item? That's what we're looking at. So as we look here, it is a play. You got to buy this and sell it as quickly as possible. So buy this, get it in, get it out. You do not want to hold on this long term because you have no idea if Amazon's going to come in. Because if Amazon comes in with this, they're going to make all the sales and you're pretty much going to break even. So this is a get on, get out item. So maybe you buy 5, you send it in, see if they sell. If 5 sell, buy 5 more. You don't want to stock up on this item because Amazon might come in. So these are the little things, little tidbits and things that you learn every day and that we like to go over here at OAXRAY. But that's about it. $18 net profit, 64% return on investment on this item. We are at day 29. We're getting there. We're almost a third of the way there. We're going to be a third of the way in a couple more days. So keep it up. It takes 28 days to form a habit. We're at day 29. So the habit is already there. If you've been following with us the whole time, keep finding a few items. Use OAXRAY. Find some more profitable items. Stop with anything that's holding you back. If something's saying, hey, I can't get started today. We're in a pandemic. There's no reason that you can't purchase the item, have it shipped to your house, and then flip it. See, OAXRAY was built for the pandemic. You know why? Because I liked going to stores. It was a treasure hunt. I loved it. But at one point I said, man, how much more could I get done if I could do the research at home and then just have everything shipped to me? Because back then I was spending 60% of my time driving. With the new pickup services, you should be able to save so much time. If you go to Walmart and you order all this stuff when you're buying your item, or you go to Dillard's, I don't know if they have like a cart or cart home to cart button or anything, but if you can add this to your bag and you can pick it up at your local Dillard's, then you might save 2 or 3 days in shipping. So you get this quicker. You can ship it to Amazon quicker. And maybe they even bring it out to your car. Maybe if you can find 5 items on Dillard, 10 items on Dillard, you just pull up, they load up your car and you leave. That's half the time. I used to have to go in there, find the things, load up my cart, wait through all the other people in line, wait in line, do all that stuff. But today, things are so much easier. So use all those advantages that you have today. On day 29 of the OAXRAY, a habit is already formed. It takes a year to do a lifestyle. 1 year, 365 days. But right now you're in the habit form stage. Habit's there. Just wake up and keep going. That's all I have, man. Some days something hits me and I'm just thinking about things and I'm like, man, you know, sometimes some days I just need a little bit more encouragement, or I need a little bit more, you know, something to keep pushing, because you just have to keep finding items just every day, and at the end of the 100 days, you're going to be in a much better place. There's no way that I see you spending an extra 15, 20, 30 minutes, an hour a day, finding an extra product, making an extra 20, 30, 50 bucks a day. Your business is going to be dramatically better in 100 days. Like, that's it. No other way to put it. So make sure you put in time. The buck stops with you. We're on day 29. Your habit is formed. Just keep it up. Thank you guys very much. Have a great day. Make some money using OAXRAY.